Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, here on SABC3. Now, of course, this past weekend, all the sporting focus was on the big cricket test game against England and Ernie's victory, and of course, the forthcoming Olympic Games. But the local youth sports scene also brought some hot action with some rugby classic clashes. And this weekend sees another big matchup, the Battle of the Greys, where Grey College from Bloemfontein takes on Grey High School in PE. And we have an update on all of those for you right now.
After a drought brought on by Craven Week and our school holidays, we are unashamedly rugby mad today. And all the big guns were in action, including our top-ranked sides. This weekend, we saw some great old rivalries between Pretoria and Bloem reignited, an impressive draw for the Quackers, a first defeat for Huguenot of Wellington, a big win for Daniel Pienaar, and down in Pietermaritzburg, the first of our premier clashes. While history certainly favours the boys from up north, Maritzburg did have a new weapon in their arsenal in the form of SA Craven Week star and talismanic fullback Jesse Creel. Affies were without two of their Craven Week stars, right-wing Marcus Kleinboy and fly-half Reno Extian, both of whom are due to play trials next Saturday. Just before half-time, Creel, their best weapon on attack and their strongest bastion on defence, was instrumental in pulling College back to 12-7. Off a blinder of a tackle, the ball found its way to Marcel Coetzee, who broke down left field with Vanelli and Gueni on the outside, but he didn't need him, a brilliant dummy, and he dots down under the posts. Solid kicking and tries from Yuri Linda and Stephen Meyering took Affies to 33-7 after 69 minutes, and that's where it stayed. So with not one penalty kicked at goal, we'll thank the lads for giving us some great running rugby. Then Waterkloof played host to Garsfontein on Saturday, and the home side did not disappoint their spectators. The encounter was evenly poised after the first half, with the teams going into the change rooms at 25-23 to the hosts. The biggest surprise of the first half was the Waterkloof forwards, who held their own against a massive Garsfontein pack. The home side came out of the break and were firing on all cylinders. They added a further 36 points to the visitors' 12. A wonderful exhibition of running rugby from a team that has been together since under 14 level. Now for our featured match of the week. Paul Roos played host to SACS on Saturday in cold, wet and windy conditions out in Stellenbosch. The boys from Newlands fought valiantly as they matched Paul Roos stride for stride. But much like their other encounters with the teams from the Boerland, they just did not have enough, and two missed tackles led to 2 tries, which was enough for Leonard Durbenacher and his teammates to earn the victory. SACS can hold their heads up high though, as another stellar performance from their defence showed that they are a force to be reckoned with this season. Paul Roos have now finished their season at home at least, and all the focus will be on the huge derby match against Grey College down in Bloem next month. Now speaking of Grey College, this weekend sees the ultimate clash as Grey High School host brother school Grey College. Traditionally, this is a clash that Grey College has dominated throughout the years, but Grey High have a very strong squad this year, whilst Grey College is not at their absolute best. One thing we know though is that form counts for nothing when it comes to derbies of this nature, and we are sure to be in line for an absolute humdinger. Who you calling a schoolboy? It's derby time as the junior and first team rugby powerhouses go head to head. Back the stars of your favorite school by sending picture and video highlights from their titanic clashes to sport@expressoshow.com. If they make the cut, we'll take the battle to TV's front lines and broadcast them to the world. Expresso Sport, the home of rugby's big hits. Who you calling a schoolboy?